All right, hey Aquarius. So you guys, this read I wanted to put out before April ended, but I decided to kind of take a step back and just reevaluate the reads I've been putting out. So I'm gonna stick to doing love reads once a week and alternating the dynamic that comes through. And this right here is why you chose this vessel, why you chose this life. And when it comes to the physical aspects of your body, you guys, illness, ailments, weight loss, whatever it is that you're most stressed about, instead of being stressed about it, send that place on your body, love and healing energy. Caress it, embrace it, and allow it to go, allow it to flow out of you, flow away from you. I feel like the more we embrace who we are, and especially the physical vessel, when we embrace our challenged areas and love those challenged areas, and release the challenged area, the energy will start to move where it needs to go, most likely away from you, right? So I'm doing past, present, and future, and we're going to tie the energy with an angel tarot card. And we're going to see first why you chose this vessel, your life experiences overall. What is going on with Aquarius? Okay, so look at that. So I here's what I'm going to say. I feel like there's been a lot of unhealed dynamics come through. This could be with family, friendships, business, romance. The reason why I'm saying that is because the Seven of Pentacles showing up in reverse. I feel like this right here is basically saying that you've probably experienced a lot of endings, a lot of painful endings with people that have never actually quite healed. So it's experiencing the loss of somebody that was never healed through, with either it being you kind of feeling empty, or just maybe just people moving away from you and leaving a puncture wound, in your soul, in your heart, right? And I just feel like right here, there's a lot of past that happens with you that feels like it's not closed. It's not that I just like closure is coming to me, I feel like what you've experienced a lot of is the lack of closure when it comes to people and connections, situations. I kind of feel like the Seven of Pentacles is it's like this is supposed to be a healing card, and I can't help but feel that some of you guys just feel completely unsatisfied when it comes to the way situations with people, places, or things have worked out. Questioning yourself, the dynamic of the connection or the experience, and I just feel like there's a lack of satisfaction coming through here with this card. All right. And I feel like you've experienced a lot of lack of satisfaction when it comes to your life, your relationships, and the situations. It's like you go somewhere, you're moving on to the next thing, and I am almost feeling like for some of you, it's like, well, did I make the right move? Am I making a mistake? I feel like this right here is questioning yourself, who you are, why you're here. I can't help but feel like there's a sense of incompleteness coming through here, in your past. Okay, this is the past, and it's like not being able to see the big picture of your life. I kind of feel like for whoever's here, you guys probably have gone through your own mindset more than once, saying, why are we here if it's just to live, work, eat, go to sleep, wake up, live, eat, work, go to sleep. It's like the same thing, like we're a bunch of ants, right? I can't help but feel like you've kind of I feel like you can attest to that. Why are we here? Just a lot of questions, not being able to see the bigger picture, right? But knowing there is something bigger, but not being able to see it. I feel like there's a lot of questions that swarm your mind about this life, and the experiences that you've had thus far. Okay. I feel like that's been your past experiences, but we step into this Four of Wands, which is all about harmony. It's balance, and I kind of feel like what's happening here, is you're moving away. I feel like you're stepping into an experience that's kind of clarifying everything, all your whys. Why this? Why that? All right. Now, this is not an intended twin flame read or anything like that, but you guys know this is the 1111 card. And for a lot of you, I feel like you could experience an awakening through somebody, whether it's a catalyst twin or a twin, or stepping into your soul family and kind of reaching for answers. I feel like you've been guided, all right, towards this purpose. I feel like for everything that you have felt, a sense of non-closure, questioning the universe, questioning why we're here, questioning this. I feel like you're starting to find answers, you know. I feel like ever since childhood, you're probably questioning the bigger experience of our existence, why we're here. I feel like this is all questions. This is definitely a different dynamic that I'm seeing here. But you could have had a catalyst or somebody come through and kind of wake you up, to kind of see the bigger picture. It's like you're starting to find clues to your path, to your journey, why you're here. All right. And it is here to experience love, harmony, unity, whether it's with your soul tribe or just, you know, it's almost like the people that you've dealt with, the unclosed situations. I feel like you're stepping into this phase of it not mattering. It doesn't matter anymore. You're finding your divine purpose. You're finding your soul path. You know, you're finding out more about who you are and why you're here to experience this. And I'll say this: what you're questioning now is you're finding the answers to, and what you are meant to do is help share your what you've seen. You're sharing your journey with other people, okay? And what you can look forward to is your ultimate goal. So why you're here, your soul purpose, your path, what it's going to lead you to is the ultimate experience, one that's very, very fruitful for you. All right. So anything that you feel is unclosed, you guys are going to be able to experience. Maybe not all. It's not going to be in one. It's not going to be all in one day. I feel like this right here, every single connection, every single why is going to happen throughout your life. And you're going to be able to grant and help people experience that same scenario. So you're going to be able to help give clues and answers as to why, as you go through life and you start to discover the why. All right. So tying this all in together, we have the Seven of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. And look at that. It's like we're not here to be ants. We're not here to be workers. We're not here to to ask these questions, why, especially with a lot of unclosed business, a lot of chapters in our life that feel unclosed. You're not here. It's like you will experience all of it. And I feel like your goal right here is to share that with people, especially the bigger questions when it comes to consciousness, evolution, the universe, okay, and tying everything into one. So let's just see how your friendships and family have been. The friendship and family dynamic for you. The friendships and family. All right, so we have the Chariot card coming through. We have the Three of Wands. All right, what I'm going to say is this. I feel like, you know, here we have the Queen of Swords. I don't know if this is coming through as a major person in your life, whether it's a friend or a family member. The Queen of Swords coming through is somebody who can be very, very deceitful, cold-hearted, somebody who allows other people's opinions to matter, you know, and kind of influence. I feel like this right here is a negative relationship, and it could be more than one negative relationship, but I feel there's been a heavy influence, all right, with somebody who's supposed to be very near and dear to your heart. This right here is somebody who is a manipulator. This is somebody who misuses their power, all right, somebody who I feel I can't help it, just this right here is uh, I'll say this, like, where is the emotion coming from this person who's supposed to be very, very important in your life? I feel like it's not there, you know, the influence is not there for you. All right. And here's what I'm going to say with this experience. Sometimes, what we need to recognize and realize is that some of the people that have the biggest, it's like the weight, I just feel like this weight on my heart. And it's like the connection maybe isn't supposed to be like this. All right. I feel like what you're supposed to recognize with this Queen of Swords is this right here is, I can't help but feel like it's supposed to give you power. All right. Especially if it's a mother figure, a grandmother figure, you know, a very, very close friend who's just used you. But they always seem to call you back in, you know. I feel like the bulk of your relationships have probably left you in this energy where it's like it's better to be a lone wolf than with anybody. If that's how your friendship is, I don't want it. If that's what family is, I don't want it. All right. I feel like this right here, you're meant to experience it because you're the opposite of what you've seen. And I feel like you give the opposite energy to everybody else around you. It could be too that you've always felt like you were never good enough for this person or these people. All right. This right here is some hardcore. This is like you're growing up around people who have just been hardcore, you know. Like the energy is just really, it's unequal when it comes to this right here. Okay. But what I'm going to say is this, the Chariot card coming through in reverse. Maybe this person right here has kept you stuck, you know, from your true authentic identity from, identifying who you really are. And what I'm going to say is, for those of you, which these are pretty, these reads are intended for the spiritual journey. Okay. I'll just put that out here. But we have, and as I'm kind of learning and moving through my own process, I started listening to some channelings that were made back in the 80s. And we have, we have the darker, I'll say star seeds, the darker star seeds that come through as these influencers. It solely intended to keep us asleep, solely intended so that we do not awaken. All right. And if that resonates with you, I feel like, that's probably why you felt very, very stuck in your life. Why are we here? And the darker energies, the darker star seeds that have come through, it's like they're encouraging, encouraging they're encouraging our inability to wake up and move forward. All right. And even if you don't resonate with starseed, I just feel like there's a hidden purpose behind this. And I feel like you're going to discover it. This person right here is meant to keep you stuck. And that's probably all they've done. It's like, to see you succeed, Aquarius. Oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? But what you're going to do is you're going to step out of that. This right here is a stepping stone towards the future. And what you will be able to do is help people move away from energies that are like that. People that resonate with you, that you resonate with, that have been on that path. You're going to help navigate those people out. You're going to help them get unstuck. You're going to help people move forward. All right. And the relationships are going to be, that you call in moving forward, are now pure and authentic. They're going to be protected dynamics so that you and the collective do move forward. And I feel like you're going to help push people, all right, into their own awakening, into their own journey. People that have been stuck with these energies that are supposed to be mom and dad and grandma and grandpa and brothers and sisters and really close friends. You've had people holding you back all your life. Now it's time to move away from them so that you can call in, all right, your dream, the vision that you can hold, what you can see in the future. What you have signed up for is to call in your purpose, all right? And you guys have designed that path, all right? So tying this all together, we got perspective. Look at this. Friendships and family have been illusion, delusion. You've been very uncertain, and probably your entire life felt like that you just didn't quite connect with these energies or this energy. Look at this. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight, and dare to be different. Move away from the people and the energy that has kept you down. All right. So let's see what the romantic aspects have been. The romantic that you have signed up for. Okay. Look at this, you guys. The Knight of Cups coming through. Okay. So what I'm going to say is this, you guys, there is going to be a stroke of luck in your romantic sector. And I feel like you guys have yet to experience this yet. The Wheel of Fortune right here is a sudden turn of positive events coming for you. And I do feel like you have signed up for some it's just off the wall, beautiful, unexpected situation. This right here is like, when fate comes in and you see those goofy movies and you're just like, God, I wish that would happen to me. Don't feel like you haven't signed up for that. I can't help but feel like fate has not stepped in for you quite yet. Okay. Because you have to experience the shady side of relationships. This right here is people who have lied, cheated, very, very secretive, very, very dark energy, right? This right here has been your experiences with relationships, and even the one that you're in now. If you feel like you're in a connection that is holding you back, or there's just something that's not sitting right, Aquarius, you guys, I'll say it again, you're like the Nostradamus of the zodiac. When something's off, it's time to start investigating and seeing what that's all about. Maybe it's a connection that just best does not suit you. All right. But your experience I feel often have left you lonely, cold, miserable, sad, burdened, crying in your pillow. I feel like the bulk of your relationships have, I hate to say it, but meaningless or pointless, right? No, they're not. These are all stepping stone relationships, so, and this right here, I can't help but feel is like shady ass behavior too. So people who feel shady to you, this right here has been your past experiences. And what it's definitely saying right here is, with Judgment card, it's time to change and move away from those. All right. And the reason why you've experienced that is again, I'll say it, it's a stepping stone to recognize and realize what you will not put up with anymore, especially users, people who act like you are stupid, people who act like you don't matter, people who put you last. You're meant to step away from those, because you know what, the universe, God, however you believe, your angels, your spirit guides, they want you to know that you are very, very, very much valued as a person. And what you give is unconditional love. You have a pure heart. You have a beautiful energy, and it's time to make the individuals on the romantic scale match and be in alignment with that. All right. So recognizing what you will and won't put up with anymore. Okay. And through this transformation, what you do have is this prince or princess charming coming to you with the Knight of Cups. All right. Somebody who does give you those goosebumps, the vibe. The knight in shining armor. You have the Wheel of Fortune card coming through, and it's like, as soon as we kind of let go of these energies and these experienced, and we're not asking ourselves why anymore, what we're doing is we're saying thank you, now I can move forward. Going back to closure, if you feel like there's been a lot of unresolved relationships, sometimes we don't need the closure. It's just kind of facing what they've given us and saying thank you and moving away from it. All right. We don't need closure for people who treat us like shit, you guys. I say that, but I've been in the same energy. All right. Changing, growing, rebuilding, and releasing the past so that you can move forward. And what you have is this beautiful energy coming through. One that is it possibly younger. Okay. It doesn't have to be, but this right here is going to be a person that brings creativity to the relationship dynamic. This right here is where the curiosity just keeps coming. The mystery is there. All right. This right here is the ultimate attraction. This right here, the Knight of Cups, is a very, very beautiful energy. Whether it's a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. This right here is an energetic match coming to you. One that's fun. One where it's like this person, no matter what they've been through, dating is fun for them. So it's like the new is never going to wear off. You guys are going to keep being surprised and overjoyed with this person that comes through. That's what you've signed up for. Okay. We have tying the romance, the romantic relationship aspects together. Look at that. The 10 of Ariel is likened to the 10 of coins. So the jackpot, all right, the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. You got jackpot. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. That is what you are calling in, you guys. It's time to just move away. Closure. All right, close the door, slam it shut, lock it, throw the key away. You don't need closure as to why. What you do need to know is that you're calling in something way better than you could have ever experienced. And if you're holding on to somebody who you feel like you could have never gotten over, the ultimate, and this person just really saddens your heart. Now, what I'm going to tell you is think about the good times you've had with that person. Okay. And then think about if that person made you feel at one point that happy and your heart is that explosive and overfilled with joy. Think about the one that is meant to come into you. Think about the 100 times better feeling that you're going to be feeling with that dynamic. So if this person made you feel in a certain way, think about what you're calling in, that the ultimate. So, okay, this is not what you're calling in. That's not what you signed up for. We're healing from this. We're closing the door. We're closing the cycle on the shady ass behavior. Think about the one that you're calling in. And if this person over here made you 10 times happy, this person over here is going to make you 150 times happier than you've ever been. All right. So let's just see where your growth has been through all of these challenges, where your growth, what your angels want you to recognize, the growth through all your challenges. You guys, one thing I'm going to say about your life that you guys, what you've experienced, all of the negative energy. You've been through the ringer, right? You have been through the ringer, you guys. And what your angels and spirit guides want you to acknowledge and recognize is that you do have a heart of gold. Okay. This right here is taking charge of your life. This right here is a very, very highly independent, high energy, very, very passionate about life. This right here is stepping away from those energies that no longer serve, right? Stepping into your true nature. Okay. And the rewards are going to keep coming. Okay. Even though you have experienced a lot of pain and a lot of hurt when it comes to friends, romance, whatever it is, think about all the sadness. What you are being commended for is that you know what, you're the cup of love, your heart, it never falters. Okay. And you just need to appreciate who you are, and your experiences, especially on the emotional level, are just going to continue to get better and better and better. living in your heart space, living through your heart, living through the dynamic of love, the universe is going to send reward after reward after reward. You have the Emperor card coming through too. All right. And this could be that divine masculine aspect, but I also want you to recognize with the Emperor card, this is the leader of your life. All right. This is comfort. It's a security. This right here is a builder. You give the essence of home and only allow those people who truly, truly deserve your energy to enter, all right, into your life. And don't let nobody take away anything else. All right, you've given enough. Now it's time for you. Your energy is sacred, right? And you're just, it's like there's a very powerful energy coming through with you, Aquarius. Recognizing who you are. You are the emperor. You're the creator. All right, so let's see what happiness is coming to you, what you have not experienced yet. The happiness to come. The happiness to come for you. All right. Look at this. So we got manifestation to the max with the Page of Pentacles. Through trial and error, you guys, through trial and error, learning through the past mistakes, the failures, and the wounds. Look at this. The Five of Pentacles right here is basically saying the happiness yet to come is you're never going to experience this anymore. People who are removed from your life, there's a reason for it. Here we have closed doors and new chapters. All right. But what you're calling in moving forward, okay, is there's no more energy that's going to leave you, abandon you, reject you, especially on that romantic aspect. You guys are done with that. You're done playing with flakes. You know, you're done. It's done. No more energy vampires right here. All right. You have continued growth and success. Everything that you're working on, everything that you can imagine, everything that you can muster up and conjure up, anything that you think, all right, you are going to build. All right. You guys are the magician. You are the creator. I feel like this right here is basically saying infinite possibilities will enter your world. The more work you do on yourself, for yourself, the more you put out there, the more you're going to get with that magician. All right. I just feel like the opportunities and the abundance and the love is never going to lack with you. Moving away from the negative energy, stepping into the positive, what you're going to what you're going to see is rewards. And you think about that cup below, that ace, everything that you put out is going to come to you maximized 10 times. Okay. Aquarius, I'm leaving it there. You guys take care.